Good morning guys. This video we are going to discuss about text blocks, new second preview feature introduced in Java 14. A text block is a multi-line string literal that avoid the need for most escape sequences, automatically formats the string in a predictable way, and gives the developer control over the format when desired. Let's take an example where you want to get the HTML body to use for one of your program. Then in the older approach, how we used to do is HTML body, HTML, and intro right plus head, hello, head closed, then write body, and then close the HTML tag. This is how we used to write in our earlier version to fetch any multi-line values by concatenating the string, or you could use the string buffer or string builder. So let me call this method and then print it how it going to be print on the console. String HTML body, get HTML body from old approach, HTML body. Let me run this. After running, this is how it is printing. HTML head hello. If you are observing, the complete HTML has printed in the single line. If suppose if you want to be add print in the new lines in the proper HTML format or HTML file format, then you need to attach new line. So to achieve the formatting of HTML or the lines however you want to, then you can go with the new approach or new feature has introduced in Java 14. To do that, we need to follow some specific syntax. Wherever you want to make the format as is in the multi-line string like text blocks, you need to start with 3 double quotes and then end with 3 double quotes. In between you can write whatever the string which you want to be. Let me write HTML, then head, body, close the body, return HTML body. Let me comment this earlier one and try to print the new one with new approach. And see how it will give the output. I hope you observed it. In the earlier approach or older approach, the complete data or the string was coming in the single line and it was ugly to look like. Whenever you want to persist the format of input in the output as well, then you can go with the text blocks. Here you are seeing the text blocks are starting with triple quotes and ending with triple quotes, and starting with HTML tag head and body, and it printed in the same format how it has entered. Things which we need to observe in this HTML blocks is if you try to give the trailing spaces, I have given almost 5 to 6 spaces. Those will be auto trimmed with the JVM14 Java14 JVM compiler, and then it will print it. Let me run it. If you see in the output, there is no trailing space before I updated it. After run the after update, after adding the trailing spaces, it got removed automatically, the trailing spaces. And if you try to add the spaces in the beginning and try to run this, it should print as is, however you have given the spaces in the beginning. So this is how the text blocks printing and compiling will be used. If suppose if you want to persist the spaces the way which you have given in the input, then they have introduced escape sequence, escape character, that is /s. I have given 3. Let me give it again. 1, 2, 3, then space. Try to run this and see whether the trailing spaces have persisted or not. I hope you are observing here, right? There are spaces after this, as because we want to persist the spaces the way which has given in the input. Let me remove it and then show it again whether the spaces, trailing spaces are there or not after removing your escape sequence. It's running. It's executed. See, though we have given the escape sequences, spaces in the stuff, it have been wiped out with the compiler. Both the places it got wiped out. Let me get it back. 1, 2, 3, escape sequence, and then run it. It will persist in both editor as well as in the output. You are able to see 3 sequences, and then here also you are able to see 3 spaces. We can discuss about other escape sequence which have been introduced. Suppose take an example. Here we have a string which has been concatenated with the plus symbols. We want to be in the same line. As per the earlier approach, we used to do it with the plus plus. And if you want to go the same with our new text block concept, you can write it in the same fashion. But you should let me remove everything, all plus symbols. Okay, but you want to keep everything in the single line. So to have that line terminator control the text blocks, in Java14 they have introduced one more escape called just backslash. What it will do is it will it will not allow to make it as a new line in the output. In Java, though there is a lengthy string, our best approach is to cut them and then put it in the new line for readability purpose. In such scenario, the new escape sequence will be utilized in the text blocks. It should, though it is the new line, In the output, it will not print it as a new line, it will continue in the single line. Let me run this, and as this one, if you see here, though the text block has wrapped into 3 lines, in the output it has shown in the single line. Let me try to remove these escapes and see the output. Let me run it. If you don't add the line terminator escape, it is considering it as a new line as per the text blocks concept. This is how the text blocks could be useful for your day-to-day development whenever it's required to be print the developer given input as is in the output. Mostly it will be used for developing Java-based JavaScript programming. I hope this video will be useful for you. Thank you so much.